Protesters gathered at Parliament lawns today in a bid to overturn the decision by the Environmental Protection Authority to approve the development of a Category C controlled waste cell at Copping in the southeast of Tasmania. Independent member for Denison, Andrew Wilkie, was amongst those present.
Look, for me, it's very important that government at any level, state, local government, federal government, that they follow proper process and that they respect community. And in the case of the proposed sea cell at Copping, there is not a proper process being followed and there is no respect for the local community.
The dump site has generated concern over its proximity to the Carlton River catchment area, which flows into Frederick Henry Bay, a popular recreation area.
There are a great many people who either live in the general area of Copping or perhaps they holiday over there, they've got shacks there, for any number of reasons. They have legitimate concerns about this and they're being ignored. The role of government is to listen to community and to represent community, but that is not the case in this case.
Local resident and protest organiser Eve Smith says the disquiet amongst the community is backed by scientific evidence.
So we've actually had some qualified people put together a information pack which has some solid studies done by scientists to counteract their claims that there is no concern with the site. So using these social media tools has been really powerful to get the information out there.
With over 2,000 signatures being presented to Sorell Council, Southern Beaches Conservation Society President Angela Marsh says the pressure to respond has been met with silence from all government departments.
We've sent over 2,500 letters to the Regional Australia Development Fund, who are the people that are responsible for granting an application to fund the sea cell. We're now sort of broadening our horizons. We're talking to all the politicians. We did get onto the council originally and asked them if they would stop it because they're part owners of the land, so they could do that, but they refused. We've asked them to put on a public meeting, they've refused that.
The state government really does need to develop a statewide hazardous waste policy, which would determine exactly what the need is for various categories of waste dumps, and if in fact we do need a Category C waste dump, to determine the best place for it. But this waste dump, this Category C waste dump, is being progressed in the complete absence of such a statewide and well-considered plan.
With preparations for the dump continuing and the protest gathering momentum, the argument is developing into a bitter dispute.